and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Noah, your favorite financial analyst, and in today's video I wanted to do my monthly checkup for the series here on my YouTube channel called The Road to Riches: An Amateur's Investment Journey. Before I begin this video, the first thing that I really want to do is apologize. I am about 3 weeks late on this episode, but around the holiday, life happens, things get busy, and I just wasn't able to get this recorded and then posted for you guys. So I do apologize for the delay here, but I do want to inform you that the information that I did gather to present this video was obtained around the time that it should have been. So the data isn't as skewed. It's not as skewed as it could be. So I do want to make that very clear. Sorry again that it's late, and I hope the information that I give you here is a little bit informative on the status, basically the performance of my investment portfolio. So before I begin, I just want to do a little bit of a recap on what previously happened in December, and then tell you guys what my plan was moving into this month, January. So as a recap, we know based off of my the chart that the dashboard that I put together here for my December returns. So basically at the end of December, the very last day of December, the majority of the investments that I have made were in the green, right? So they were either performing at the expected level, right, with the monthly return rates and so on, or they outpaced that return rate, right? So they were above what I would have expected, which is great news. There was one ETF, VDE, as you can see here in red, that didn't quite perform what I was expecting it to. But the majority of my investments have been in the green for at least a couple months now. So this is always something that's good to see. Now, at the beginning of January, this month, what I basically did was I wanted to keep certain investments going, right? So I know which investments are performing relatively well. So what I did, and it's marked here as well, I bought 3 shares of VOO, and then I bought 1 share of SCHD, as you can see in the purchase shares right here. And then I also have the purchase price as well. So the shares of VOO were about $430 a piece. And so I bought 3 of those, and then I bought 1 SCHD at around $80. So now the values right here are the end of January investments that we're really going to chase, that we're going to take a look at to see, are we still performing as we would have expected, or are we falling behind? So I'm a little bit excited to see where I kind of end up in about a week here. What I also want to do very quickly is just show you guys what the dashboard on the Charles Schwab investment page kind of looks like, just to go over a few things. So I don't want to go over everything that's on this page, but the most important parts probably are the cost basis, which is essentially the amount of money that I have used to purchase ETFs or stocks or whatever it may be. And the other value that's relatively important here is essentially your market value right here, which is basically if you would sell all of your investments right now, what would you get out of it? And of course, the day change is important, and then the gain and loss is obviously pretty important as well, which reflect how positive or how negative your account is doing. But one important thing to note, if you're going to take away anything from this dashboard, is look at the comparison between my cost basis right here, right, this $13,117, and my market value, which is $14,377. Now, remember what I said, where the cost basis is the amount of money that I've used to buy ETFs or stocks, and the market value is what I would get if I sold all of them basically right now. Obviously, the amount that I could sell them at, the 14,000, is higher than the amount of money that I've used to buy them, which means we have made money, right? Well, I have made money, not you yet, but I have made a little bit of money on that, 1,200 or whatever it comes out to be. So this is, this is basically the most important part of all this, right? You get to slowly see, this growth over time. And you might be saying, well, you've been doing this for 3 months, and, that's not much That's not much money for 3 months. But one other thing to consider is that I haven't lost any of this money, right? So I spent money, I didn't lose any of it, and this money, this extra, the positive 1,000 some or whatever it is, came into my account at no work to me, right? I clicked a few buttons, I said buy, you know, I transferred some funding into the account, and that was pretty much it. So essentially, very little work went into getting these returns. So this is just something that I wanted to show you guys to illustrate how important getting involved with this kind of investing and so on is. And the other thing I just wanted to show you guys very quickly here is basically the page right before you place your orders to buy ETFs or stocks. So as you can see here, I have it set to buy 3 shares of VOO at the market day, which is basically the start of the day, at $437 a piece for a total of $1,315.80. And I also have the same setup for SCHD. I want to buy 1 share of SCHD at $76.27 for a total of $76.21. There's going to be a little bit of a difference there, but relatively the same. So there you have it. That's pretty much all I wanted to cover in this video. I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a check-in on how my account is doing, and obviously we're in the green, right? We have been in the green for the most part over the last 2 or 3 months. So this is all we could pretty much hope for as as an investor, just kind of doing our own thing. And I like I said, I mentioned in previous videos, I do want to stay very consistent with this. So right now I'm going to be doing about $1,400 into this account on a monthly basis. So I'm going to keep going with this. Like I said, I'm sorry for the video coming out a week before I'm supposed to release my next one, but I hope you're able to see how cool it is to see your investments grow over time, and hopefully the growth of these will just exponentially increase as the series ages and the account values, the amount of money basically that I put into the account goes up as well. So that will conclude this quick episode of The Road to Riches, an amateur's investment journey. As always, if you have any questions for me, or if you'd like to take a look at the financial services that I can provide to you, I've left my email and a link to my company website in the description box below. As always, thank you so much for your time today, and happy financing.